It's awesome. I'm invincible. I'm invincible.
Yeah, I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. Came from the grind, never backing down. Empire strong, we run this town. Blood, sweat, fire, built for the fight. Shining like gold when we step in the light. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. Dark nights, city lights, crown in my sight. Drill bass hit, we ignite the fight. Legends are made, never bought, never sold. Untouchable empire, power and bold. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. Yeah. Step heavy, echoes in. Step heavy, echoes in. Step heavy, echoes in. Step heavy, echoes in. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. Yeah.
Damn, it's cold out here. You ready? Welcome to Saturday Smackdown, hosted by Fatty.
So, Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu?
Saturday SmackDown. Two sides. One clock.
This ain't a fight.
This ain't a fight.
This ain't a fight.
It's a test.
Leeosha living tricky, still on still when the pressure gets sticky. Non-trouble talk when the room get risky. No tears, no crown, just true get tricky.
Leeosha,
lucky, said out loud, don't whisper, don't trick me. Clock keep ticking, believe, get picky. Stand on your word or the work is dickly. Leeosha step in Kill Bill mode. Yellow suit calm, but the blade stay cold. I don't bark loud, I cut precise. Discipline heavy, I don't roll dice. Code over chaos, frame over vibes. Tradition tested when the pressure rise. You want structure, live that truth. I don't chase love, I enforce proof. Internet loud, don't move my leg. I draw my line, say my name. Leeosha cut clean, no delay. Stand on it firm, don't sway. Still on still when the pressure gets sticky. Touchable talk when the room get risky. No tears, no crowns, just true get tricky. Lucky, said out loud, don't whisper, don't trick me. Clock keep ticking, believe, get picky. Stand in your word, or the word get picky. Lucky pull up, Tomb Raider stride. Raid your tomb, I don't hide inside. Boots hit stone, I take control. Power built slow, now watch it explode. Out from the frame, I lead the route. Authority earned, not feelings, no doubt. Freedom loud, got a measurable price. Lucky don't fold, I calculate twice. Say my name clear when you speak on facts. I don't need hype, I apply impact. Lucky in the room, structure intact. Stand on my word, I stand. Hey me, cock still running, don't dodge, just stand. Say it with your chest, no second chance. Risk off talk, but the risk ain't shown. Stand on your point, no stand alone.
Leeosha,
Lucky, tools clash, no one get lucky. Touch up empire when the truth get ugly. No one's here, pressure judge me.
Leeosha,
Lucky, clock run out, believe get bloody. Say it one time, say it correctly. This ain't a fight, it's a test.
Saturday SmackDown. 5 p.m. EST.
Leeosha, lucky.
Untouchable empire.
It's time to do.
Friends, welcome to the first edition of the Saturday SmackDown. We are back is the first Saturday SmackDown of 2026, and this is the spot. Saturdays, 5 p.m. I'm going to wear for you a debate. The ladies are kicking the man ass respectfully, man. Other than Mr. Fantastic, the ladies are whooping our ass. Nobody wants the smoke. Everybody wants to talk on the safety of the panel, and then after the next person. Oh no, you go there. Y'all need to step it up. I'm going to bring my guest, which is actually a host, Untouchable's finest, Princess Cammy.
I'm a big kid now.
Hi, Cammy. How you doing, Cammy? Cammy, you ready for the big leagues?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to see the ladies kiss some butt.
Oh, how many months to be 21?
Probably like 4 or 3 months. My birthday's in May, so May 14th.
So you better. This is your 4 months in jail. Do some push-ups. Get your weight up, because you're going to be riding with the big dogs now. Okay. So, Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, tonight is Saturday SmackDown debate hosted by Fatty and co-hosted by Cammy. So yes, we both are ready.
The Saturday SmackDown show starts now.
In a world where words hit harder than fists, where minds clash like titans, the arena awaits. From every corner of the globe, the bold and the fearless step forward, ready to battle with nothing but their voices, their wit, and their will to win. Here, it's raw, it's ruthless. No No rules, just pure, unfiltered debate, and only the sharpest survive.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Untouchable Arena, this is Saturday SmackDown.
So make sure you tell the full details about the thirstiness and hungriness of these criminal that black women seem to be infatuated with and can't leave alone.
But yet, you want to present to the community that you have a straight man, that you're a straight man that care about women. So what I'm saying is, it's not adding up, my brother. Brother.
You both.
But I'm a pander.
You do pander. You know you pander.
So am I telling men to do this and this now or pander?
You play both sides, Thanos, for your benefit. You're an opportunist. You play both sides.
And I'm not gonna sit here and allow a foreigner like you to tell me otherwise. Take your tree branch swinging back to Africa. You're not supposed to be here because your brain is not compatible with this program here, this country. It's not.
So all I'm saying is, if you want to do this right, come how you are. Because from my understanding, you throw out threats, you throw out a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know what empowering thing you're on, because you don't empower nobody.
I didn't empower you.
I'm higher than the show, and I don't have to follow
that's not how you debate. Right? The fact of the matter is you didn't substantiate them being the foundation for the black community. Now we talking about getting to the bag, and you're double talking. So the question, either man, is yes or no, are black people getting to the bag?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! It's time to do.
Let me introduce our guests and debaters today. Once again, thank you very much for being kind and let me host this debate. We are going to be pumping their social media during the whole show, okay? So you can follow them on their social media and the cash apps on the first 2 hours. Please, at least let them get a lunch and a dinner, okay? Lunch, dinner for today. You know, it's freezing outside, and the lunch for tomorrow, so the ladies can stay outside. So Leeosha, Lucki, and Kemi, they have their cash app pinned at the top. Make sure they get some YouTube dollars, some hamburger fun dollars, okay? I'll truly appreciate if you guys could support them. Other than that, at the 2 hour mark, we will open the panel, okay? 2 hour mark, we'll open the panel for 1 hour, so y'all can come up and challenge Leeosha or Lucki, depending on what they say and what you disagree. So stay tuned. I'm going to drop the link close to the 2 hour clock, and we'll go from there. This is not the Rage in a Cage, okay? No more Shadow Realm where everything goes. No more $150 to drop the moderator. We kind of stripping this, so it's a little bit more welcoming, and people kind of become a little bit more safe, okay? Try my best not to be messy, friends. Try my best. So, Leeosha, thank you very much for being here. Welcome to the Saturday SmackDown. I hope that you are ready.
I'm ready, Fatty. I'm ready.
Thank you very much. Any words before we start the debate?
No, I just want to thank you for having me tonight. I am very excited to debate with this fine young lady. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Thank you. And we have you have a vet in the space already. She's an OG at this point. Lucky Marie in the building. Thank you very much, Lucky, for being here. Any words, Lucky, before I start the debate?
I just want to get to know her. I just want to see what she's like without Ali.
Whoa. Was that a shot? I know that wasn't a shot. I know.
You gotta get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
Oh, we. Hey, I like the energy. I like the energy. Are you ready to drop the cage? You're muted, Lucky.
Am I muted?
No, you're good now.
Now you good.
Hey, I like it. I like it, friends. 2 hour clock. We're going to read the super chats. $10 and up during the debate. $20 and up for questions. If you have a question and you want them to read, $20 and up, and we are going to read them on the last 30 minutes of the debate, okay? $10 and up to read them every 30 minutes when the clock stops. Ooh-wee. Ready, Cammy?
Mm-hmm.
Let's close the cage.
Please lock the cage doors at this time.
Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up.
Go. You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Ah!
It's time to
Friends, first question. Not first question. First prompt. A woman who posts revealing. No, sorry. Let me start for the first one. Woman should. What? What am I doing?
Come on, Fed. You got it. You got it. You got this.
No. So what am I doing? I got you. A woman who posts revealing content online cannot expect a loyal, traditional relationship. A woman that posts revealing content online cannot expect a loyal, traditional relationship. Lucki agrees. Leeosha disagrees. So let's give the floor to Leeosha and let's go from there. Why do you disagree?
It's time to
I disagree because should she expect it? No, but can she get it? Yeah. What's traditional nowadays? It's 2026. Everybody's defining words. They're creating words that's already defined and making it to what they want to believe. So what's tradition to whoever that woman is? And sometimes people have a switch, like they can turn stuff on when they come on social media because they make money. It was a young lady on here who said that, and they can get off social media, turn the switch off. So yeah, that's why I disagree.
Lucki?
I think of course you can't expect loyalty if you're on body, especially if the way, to her point, she's saying some people make money off showing their body. So that already shows you're not ready for a committed relationship if the way you make money is off you being half naked online. So if we're saying we don't know what traditional is, I think it's just traditional never changes. People change.
This is an open dialogue. We can go on the back and forth if you disagree.
I mean, she just repeated what I said. I just said that. I just said people been changing the definition. So what's tradition to you? That's what I said.
Well, you said you think she can expect a loyal relationship.
She is.
So
let me define the word traditional. Traditional definition, okay? Because words have meaning, of course. Traditional. No. Define the word traditional. So, that's crazy. Sorry, friends, it's Portuguese. Traditional, meaning something based on tradition, long established customs, habits, or ways of doing things. Okay? Classic, old school, done usually by customary way. Does that definition fits what y'all believe that the prompt is? A woman who posts revealing content online cannot expect a loyal traditional relationship. Traditional means the man is only yours. He protects, provides. He makes sure you are taken care of. He is the man in the relationship, and you have to do the traditional roles too. If a woman dresses provocatively on the internet, does she does she can she expect like a man to actually carry his traditional roles, or you think that's void and null as soon as you actually look at her and she's not dressing at least like a traditional woman?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can now.
I thought that question was for you because you saying you. I mean,
Oh,
what's going on here? Do you agree?
I was talking to Leeosha because y'all said what is traditional, and I defined
I
traditional.
said to the woman, because people keep changing definitions. What is tradition to that person?
No,
So
tradition is not to that person. Tradition is established by culture. A man putting
and
himself on a knee.
everybody's not living in
Of
tradition.
course,
Is what I'm getting
at. Of course, but the man putting himself on a knee to propose to a woman is tradition, is defined. If Cami turns around and says, "No, tradition is me asking the man in," no, that's not tradition. That's you reinventing words to kind of fit in the narrative. So now that we define tradition, like the woman that actually dress revealing, does she loses the benefits that come with traditional values and traditional roles, or she can keep them and still the rest revealing? I would like Leeosha to go and then like Lucky to work from there.
Yes, she still can. Yes, she may lose some traditional values, but she still can get a relationship. Yeah.
And why do you think you can do both?
Because society, like I said, society keep changing definitions, so they're not moving how with, like you just said, with the true definition. So yes,
Who shifts society? Who shifts this culture in society?
People.
Women. So if women think it's okay to be half naked online, then that means the definition is the same, but women keep changing for what they want to expect. So can she?
And they're still getting married. So that's.
But is it a traditional relationship because marriages are failing now?
No, it's not. But they still can get a relationship though.
But the question was expecting a traditional relationship. Most relationships are failing because they're out of traditional order.
And remember, the prompt is expect a loyal traditional relationship, meaning if you're showing your body to everybody, should you expect your man to be loyal to you too? Yes,
I think it's still. Yeah. She still can get it.
Next question.
This was quick.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Cami, can you read the number 2, please, if possible?
A man who pays all the bills have the final say in major relationship decisions.
A man who pays all the bills should have the final say in major relationship decisions. Okay. We have on the positive, we have Lucky, she agrees, and Leeosha disagrees. So let me give the floor to Lucky first because Leeosha went first. The man who pays all the bills should have the final say in major relationship decisions. Go ahead, Lucky. You have.
It's time to do.
I agree. It's because obviously the person who is the provider and the head of the household is taking care of all the risk. So what comes risk and responsibility, you are the final say in a lot of things, because if you're the person taking care of everything, all responsibility falls on you. So it's quite obvious that the person who takes care of everything and would have the final say since he's taking care of everything. Because what is the person not taking everything have something to say for it?
And by the way, like your microphone is going a little bit in and out. I don't know if it's air conditioner on the back or something like that, but
It probably is.
yes, Leeosha, go ahead. Why do you disagree?
I disagree because it causes conflict in the relationship. Sure, he pays all the bills and all of that, but it causes a conflict in a relationship. It's an unbalance. So, yeah, it creates a conflict within a relationship. That's really all I got.
What's the conflict if he has the final say? What's the conflict of the woman who doesn't want him to have the final say? What is she conflicted by?
Because they say women, we're emotional. So of course it's going to, depending on who the woman is going to, create conflict based off of how she feels. Because most women move off how they feel.
So the being that has who's emotionally charged should make the final decision when she's emotional all over the place.
No, she shouldn't make the final decision, but it does cause conflict in the relationship.
Okay, so you agree with me?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm on the fritz on this one.
So to clarify, you disagree that men should have the less, be the less decision maker when he pays all the bills. So who should be a mix? Should be the woman? Who should do that?
I believe both parties should have a final say.
But there's not the final say. Yeah,
what you say, Lucky?
I just making sure I sound better to y'all.
Yeah, but how is that the final say?
What do you mean? How is it the final say?
If we disagree, somebody has to have a final say. Final say means we both disagree, because agreeing, everybody gets the final say, right? But if we disagree, somebody has to get their way for the most part.
Both parties can't get their way?
How? I disagree with you.
If you disagree, how can they?
If you guys come to a common ground and get to an agreement, yeah. Y'all don't, of course y'all may disagree, but get to a point where both of y'all on the same page, then yeah.
But why can't you just get on his page if he's already taking care of everything? What page does he need to get on with you if you're emotionally all over the place?
I can't agree with y'all now.
Next question.
Yeah, we're going to the next question. This is going to be a record. This is going to be the fastest.
I disagree with all that.
I'm debating Kemi for an hour after we're done with this. I'm debating Kemi. No, Kemi, can you read number 3, please?
Yeah, I got you. Let me see. 1, 2. Oh, here we go. If a woman gains weight after marriage, the man has the right to complain or leave.
Okay, so on this one, Leeosha agrees and Lucky disagrees. Let's get Leeosha to start.
It's time to do.
I feel like a man has every right to tell his woman to lose a little weight. If he didn't marry you when you was big, he not trying to be with a person with that weight. So yes, if he complains, if he brought it up once before and you didn't do nothing about it, do I feel like cheating is right? No. But if he goes out there to cheat, again, not saying it is right, but he asks, he brought it up. Yeah, don't you want to be healthy for yourself? For one, especially if you got kids. I understand if women, you get pregnant, you have the baby weight and it drags on for however long you may let it drag on for. Don't you want to be healthy for yourself, your kids, and your husband? So yeah, hell yeah, he got the right to complain. Yes.
Lucky.
Yeah, I disagree because.
By the way, complain and leave. Complain and leave.
Yes, complain and leave. If she don't do nothing about it, yes.
Okay, so I think so the question is, if she gains weight, he has a right to complain and leave. The reason why I disagree is because this already shows the lack of how that man can guide that woman. Complaining just comes with you spewing out disagreements. Is usually no solution in a complaint. There's no direction. A person who can guide you and encourage you, maybe there's time, maybe there's overtime, maybe it's age, maybe it's certain things that have to do with weight. So if we understand prioritizing marriage and union for better or worse, that means that if she gains weight, it is your job to guide and recourse and see what's going on in the household. So to give her an opportunity to get right back, because there's a lot of women after a certain age, fibroids, a lot of things happen. Their bodies aren't going to look the same, even if they are going to the gym. So I think the best to just leave your wife because she gained weight. That means that on the other end, there should be valid superficial reasons why she can just complain and leave her husband. So if we understand the problem today is lack of marriages and people just leaving off of superficial things, I don't think that that's a strong enough reason to leave your wife because she gained weight. And then if she's gaining a whole child, how much weight are we talking about? Because why is your wife gaining so much weight under you? So yeah, no, I disagree.
What do you mean under him? What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means that if you're in a relationship, I've never been with a man that if I either got too small or gained weight or anything like that, that there wouldn't be a conversation before you get to an obese level. There has to be a conversation. If you're in tune to each other, it's just like if you're cooking for your husband or your man and you're the person that's primarily responsible for his meals and he starts to gain weight or he has to change his diet, it's an instant way you take care of him. So she's under his leadership. So if we understand the first thing, if he has the final say, then the person that has the final say also in the situation can also guide her to where she knows her ass needs to be in the gym and losing weight. If she's getting fat under your leadership, there's a lack of respect for her husband.
That's just blaming the man for her gaining weight. That's all it is. No, if you wasn't big in the beginning and you gained that weight, you didn't already had a whatever lifestyle before you got with this man. You talking about under her leadership. If the man is going to work and you're at home and he is out all the time, you're doing all the eating. What are you talking about?
You're saying
under his leadership.
So let me ask another question, because weight is superficial. Does a man have a right to complain and leave his wife if she starts losing her hair?
No, that's totally different. You
how
totally different.
How?
Totally different.
How is it different? You can change both. Both have to do with beauty and attraction.
If she's losing her hair, they got something that means she has an illness. Is that what you're getting at?
Okay, and there's also certain issues where women, when they get older and they start gaining weight, it's because certain things have changed in their bodies to where they start gaining weight.
No. That's not the problem for everybody, though. So y'all always go to that point. No, because that's not the problem for everybody. No. Everybody not sick. I guarantee you, all you got to do for you not to be sick is move more and drink water and eat less. That's it.
I agree. I agree.
Sickness isn't everybody's problem. So you're going to the extreme.
You're stuck. No, you're not. You are. To leave your wife because she gained some weight, and we're not even specific with weight.
We said complain and leave. If a man complains and tells you you need to lose some weight and you don't do nothing about it, yeah, he needs to leave because the woman not trying to do nothing about it.
But that wasn't the question. Saying she ain't trying to do something about it would mean that you're just leaving her. That wasn't in the question. So complaining just shows your lack of
wasn't in the question either. That's extreme. You went to the extreme.
Let's get one mic, please.
Women complain, right? That's not really a masculine thing to do, to just be complaining. So if he's complaining, it's one thing to. It is. There's a book called Men Cry in the Dark. They actually go into depth with certain psychological traits.
So because his woman is getting big when she was small, that he letting her know he don't want a big bitch, that means don't nobody give a damn about the book. If he let her know what it is and she's not trying to do anything about it, he need to up and leave. Like what? If you're not trying to take care of your health, that's your health. You are literally only in control of yourself.
Switching the question.
No, I'm not.
You're switching the question. What you're saying is he can complain and leave. So that means that he already has it set in his head before he's trying to guide and coerce her. It didn't say if she didn't want to lose weight.
Well, let me read the question one more time. If a woman gains weight after marriage, the man has the right to complain or leave.
After marriage.
Which means complete. Yes. So
complain or the whole time.
1 second. Is not complain and leave, which means there's two actions tied together, is complain or leave. Or leave. The leave can be by itself. The complaint doesn't have to be there. If I meet you and you are 100 pounds and then you balloon to 200, the man has the right to leave. Let's go with that situation, since we already talked about the situation where he complains, she doesn't do nothing, and consequences happen, right? Do you still maintain this? Do y'all still maintain the same position, or that's different now that the man just up and leave and left?
No, because you have to reinforce standards and things you have to reset. We're talking about the rest of our life. Just like Fatty, there's been times where you can be this way, you can be this way at this age, these things happen. So what we're highlighting and we're promoting is it really doesn't make any sense to promote marriage, because if for better or worse means that when you're at your worst or you're at a time that me as your husband, I can't get things back in order. Maybe I need to encourage you. There's things in a relationship. Sometimes the woman needs to encourage her husband. We're saying complain, not guide, and then or leave them. Then that means you're not capable for a relationship, because you need to know how to suffer well. You need to know how to go through highs and lows with the person you're in a relationship with, because you're doing life together. So I don't know if you're in a suit. I'm gonna stand on what I said. I wouldn't just leave my husband because he started gaining weight. No, I wouldn't do that.
Let me go ahead, Leeosha.
Oh no. Next question. I'd say what I said.
Let me flip it. If a man loses, if you marry a man and he's 150 pounds and he's 250 pounds, does she has a right to leave, Leeosha? Or if she came to you and says, "I'm leaving because he became fat. He wasn't fat when I got him," should she leave?
For me,
Leeosha, yes.
Should she leave just like if she don't complain?
The same situation, just flip it. They met each other, 150 pounds. He ballooned to 250. Should she leave?
If he ain't trying to drop that weight, drop his ass.
So you divorce a man for gaining weight?
Yeah.
Lucky, do you maintain the position that the woman shouldn't leave?
I do.
Should leave if you flip it?
Tradition matters.
You get big, you gotta go.
No more thoughts on this one?
Nope.
We. The next one. I think I'm going to order some pizza. It's
time to
Cammy, give us number 4, please.
A woman with a high body count should not expect a high value man to take her seriously.
A woman with high body count should not expect high value man to take her seriously. Okay, Lucky is here with the affirmative. She agrees, and Leeosha, Leeosha agrees, and Lucky disagree. Okay, so Lucky, go ahead. You have the.
It's time to
The reason why I disagree is because nobody knows who you've been with prior to the person or what they were doing. So I go based off behavior. So just like the previous question, if the woman that's showing revealing pictures online means that we can't judge her whether or not she can be a traditional relationship, then if she has body count, that shouldn't determine how she can be to that particular man, because we know a lot of men who are married to women who have had body counts before she got with them. So I think what makes a woman in a relationship is how she behaves in her behavior and the things that she does and how much access she gives other people. There's no way that you're going to actually get the number to know her body count.
Leeosha?
No, because most women, they be wanting like a quote unquote high value man, and a high value man, he's going to do his research and he's going to ask you questions. He's going to ask questions pretty much to help better his future. And if your past or whatever isn't up to par, he's not going to, respect or value you as a woman because of your high body count. So no.
What's a woman just in media that you think is a respectful woman based on how she carries herself?
Say it again.
What's a woman in media that you feel is respectable presenting woman based on how she carries herself?
A woman in media?
Yeah, that's married.
A woman in media.
Like, let's just say Yana Van Zant.
She's not married. Okay.
Okay, what'd you say? How she carry herself? Would you say she carries herself as a respectful woman?
Yeah.
Do we know her body count?
No.
So she could have been throwing that ass back from 20 to 25.
Right.
But based on today, if someone meets her today or just seen her track record, could they say based on how she carries herself, she may make a good wife?
Mm-hmm.
Which shows respect, decorum. So that's the point. If you can't assess their body count, because if we can't judge a woman who's half naked online and say she's not a traditional wife, because it's subjective. So what we don't know though, what we can see is she's half naked and we consume she's a hoe. But you're saying we couldn't do that. But if we're looking at her and we don't know her body count, we're saying she can't get a relationship when he doesn't know. He just can go based off of how she's portraying herself.
And that's why I said in the beginning, he's going to ask you certain questions. The person that you're dating, not us. We're not trying to date Ayana Van Zandt. So the person that you're dating, the person that you're getting to know is going to ask these things. Yeah, maybe on the outside looking in, they're not seeing that because you're not carrying yourself that way. But if you have a certain pattern, the
previous example you gave with the half naked person was carrying herself that way, and you caped for her. So I'm confused. She could have been half naked online and a virgin.
Okay.
But we're gonna
judge. We were talking about online, but we were talking about online. What we're talking about now.
You're saying he's gonna ask. He said he's gonna ask a woman specific questions to know what her body count could have been. When there's no question you can ask to know, you have to go off her behavior. So if now on her behavior we're looking at her half naked, and you're saying that shouldn't determine whether or not we judge her to be traditional or be a wife, I need to know where you set and how can this man determine the sexual behavior of this woman if he
asks her the questions. If she asks her the questions, like just because you got these pictures online, everybody's not trying to get to know you online. We're talking about the person that's trying to get to know you, the person you want to be with. That's what we're talking about here. So that person is going to ask those questions. If the woman chooses to tell the truth to that man, then he'll get that answer. But we're talking about that man, not said people.
So you're saying if she chooses to tell the truth, so how would he know if she's lying or not?
I don't know.
He wouldn't know. So therefore, her body count would not matter whether or not she can be a wife. It's based on how
if she has certain patterns. If he asks these questions, he's gonna watch the patterns that she has. Certain women have different patterns. Yes, you can say one thing, but if you're doing certain things outside of what you're saying, I'm watching what you do. Yeah, you may say this, but I'm watching what you do.
Right. So if her behavior shows she's a woman of decorum and respect, how could he know her body count? Because the previous question, the reason why I'm making them parallel is because a minute ago, if she's half naked, we can't judge her behavior, but that's a behavior. However, her body count, yeah, you can ask questions, but if her behavior is how she presents herself, if it's in alignment with what he's interested in and it shows that of a wife, there's no question to know what she was when she went to Morehouse College, or I mean, when he went to Morehouse College, or was she there in any other college she went to in the school? There's no way to know. It's a lot of sorority women who carry themselves.
It will eventually show. It will eventually show.
She was flipped in college, and he will never know.
It will eventually show. It will eventually show.
Okay.
If you keeping up the same patterns, it'll eventually show. It'll get to him.
If it was a fix, we'd be drunk.
We'll all be drunk.
Yeah, there's no way to know.
Okay.
So I'm going to do something that I shouldn't do on a debate, but I'm going to kind of carry these and ask you difficult questions, okay? Because y'all not engage in, like, Leeosha's been very short and very like concise, and I can blame her for that. So I'm going to kind of flip the script, and we're going to make sure I ask you a couple of questions because we are on the 30-minute mark. I'd appreciate once again. There's 237 people watching. Like the video, the likes are for free. We need 200. The cash apps of the ladies are pinned, so please go ahead and make sure that you support them in the cash app and you subscribe to the social media. I will too make sure that y'all come up when the panel is open to disagree. We don't want people parking in the panel because they want to be included. If you disagree, I'll drop the link after they're done so y'all can actually pull up. Okay. Cami, can you read the super chats real quick? If that was possible, I will highlight him and we go from there. And then
Okay.
I ask questions for the ladies.
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
Shout out to Hut and Wisdom for the new membership. Appreciate
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And shout out to American First Rifleman. Support hashtag Team Fatty. Appreciate you. Shout out to Sean Antonio. He sent a YouTube membership. Appreciate you.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Shout out to Eugene Steele. Both the man and the woman should be concerned about their health when it comes to their respective roles, especially in bed. Shout out to Ray Midnight with the gifted membership.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And then Ray Midnight sent another gifted membership. Appreciate you.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you very much for the support. The clock is still running. I have a couple of questions and I'll kind of move between one and the others. All these questions are according to the 4 questions that were disagreements, okay? Leeosha, if a woman posts revealing content, is she choosing attention over commitment? If a woman chooses posts revealing content, is she choosing attention over commitment?
It's time to do.
If she's single, yes, she's choosing attention over commitment.
What if she's in a relationship?
If she's in a relationship, yeah, she's also choosing.
Wait, so both of them are choosing attention over?
Yeah. Because if you're single, you're not committed to nobody, right? So of course you're choosing attention. But if you're in a relationship and you're already, you're committed to somebody, then yes, you're choosing attention over commitment.
Do you see a problem with that? Do you see a problem with the woman that is single and says, I want a relationship, but she posts like she wants attention? Do you see a problem with that?
Yeah.
If you agree with that, why do you have the position about a traditional?
You already know 2 of my points was weak as hell, so that's why one was weak. So
let me ask Lucky these, and then I'll. So Lucky, if a man, like, there's a lot of men that say they want a traditional relationship, but they pick women that don't post traditionally or dress traditionally. Who is that to blame? The woman for wanting their cake and eat it too, or the man for saying something and then picking the thing that they say they don't look for?
Something, because men have the access to the relationship. So he fosters the relationship, she comes into it. So if you pick a woman like that, you can then gear switch and then ask her to be traditional. So it's
Do a man has the right to ask a woman to change their clothing inside of a relationship when she was not dressing like that?
Yeah, he does.
Do you agree, Leeosha?
Repeat it.
Does a man has the power to tell their woman how to dress inside of a relationship when they didn't meet her like that?
Yeah.
So we can choose you dressing like a stripper or a woman that dresses fashion over revealing dresses, pick you there, and then when you get in a relationship, tell you, hey, send that out to the garbage, dress this way. Like, y'all okay? We okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to add context. It's if you take for example, if she a stripper, I think you have to wait till y'all a certain amount of years into the relationship to start to introduce mature things. Because clearly you were at a point where you wanted a half naked hoe. So if you, as you get older, as y'all mature, if it's years in, it's like, okay, babe, let's kind of cover up, or you can, but it might be a battle because you met her like that. So that's where her mindset was, and that's what you chose. So what you can do is you can change your boundaries later on and see if she gets with it. But you kind of already set the stage of what you allow.
Leeosha.
Years down the line is
Go
a
ahead.
stretch. Years down the line is a stretch.
What do you mean by that?
If he gotta wait that long for her to change her clothes, I mean, yes, that's how she met him or they met each other, but she was single then. Like, yeah, that's how I liked you, but that's not how I want you to be outside. So it shouldn't take years. I don't think it should take
There's a
years.
lot of women that aren't half naked outside. So if he wanted a woman that dressed more, you know, put together, just presentable or just decent, he would pick that woman. So typically there's a certain type of man who is looking for that type of woman who he doesn't mind. So if he gets into that, let's say y'all early 20s, and then y'all reach a certain level where y'all now 35, y'all been together. As you get older, you should also want to mature the way you dress. I hope when you turn 45, you're not dressing the same way you was when you're 21. So it is maturity that comes with how you dress, how you talk, certain lingo. It should be like even certain men after a certain age, they can't wear their hat backwards. It look crazy. Stop sagging. Get more suits. It's different things that change as you mature. So I don't think it's a far stretch, just depend on how old they are. Now, if you meet a woman who is, you know, over 35, then she's pretty much set in her ways. So if you over a certain age and y'all older, she not about to change shit. That's just that. So it just depends on where you guys are when you meet.
Question for Lucky. Should I control as a man what you post on social media? Meaning, you can do the cooking, you can do the this is the dish, this is us in Paris and all that. But should a man have control over their woman's social media? Meaning, if he doesn't like something like that, he shouldn't inform you that he doesn't like it. He has the power to say, take that off social media. I don't like the way you dress in there. I don't like the way you pose in there. Do you think there's a conversation, or do you think there's actually a power that a man should have?
Your mic muted.
Your mic. Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Now it's good.
Hold on. I keep refreshing my screen. Sorry, I'll leave it alone. Yeah, no, I think he should have control over a lot of things. I personally believe once you get into a committed relationship, full transparency, that means passwords, all of that. Like, you're now not an I, it's a we. So he should be able to say something.
Do you agree, Leeosha?
With the content, can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
If a man is your man, should he have a conversation about what he doesn't like on your social media, and then you delete it, or should he have absolute power and say, I don't like that, delete that? Which one do you think? Do you think it should be a conversation, or do you think he should have full control over what she posts on? She doesn't.
I think they should have a conversation.
And what if she says no?
Oof. If she have, depending on what the content is, and she says no,
you post a dress, it doesn't like the dress. I don't know if the dress is too revealing or not. There's a matter of opinion, but she doesn't think it's too much. He thinks it's too much. It's too much.
Well, in that case, yeah. In that case, if it's something that got to do with her clothing, y'all was saying cooking and stuff like that.
Oh, anything. Social media is a whole. We kind of know some things, men kind of don't care. But let's assume he sees something on social media and says, hey, this is not business. And I don't like this. It gives some impression I don't like. Should that be a conversation, or should the man explain to her why and she deleted as a end all be all type of situation? Like, what should happen there?
If he breaks it down to her, then yeah, she should delete it.
So, but is that a conversation, or there's a conversation just to explain what's going to happen?
No, if he breaks it down to her why she should delete it, letting her know, like, yeah, like I want this to be off of your page.
And if she doesn't agree, she still has to delete it, right?
Yes.
Sure.
If he's explaining to you why, then yeah, you still should delete it, because it's not just about you at that point.
Absolutely. So, following up what you said, is not about you at that point. Should a woman have the same power over a man?
No.
Why? Because it's not about. You said it's not about you anymore. So
if they're married and he's paying all the bills and she's just at home doing the content, or she's just at home and he's making the money off the content, then no.
What if he's not paying all the bills?
If he's the man of the house, then he's
So no matter if he pays all the bills or don't pay no bills, no bills,
married, he's still a man
half of the bills, like the woman shouldn't have power to tell their husband, hey, I don't want you to post that.
she should have a say so, but he's still the man of the house, is what I'm getting at.
So if he doesn't agree, she has to take it.
Yeah.
Lucky, what about you? Should a woman have a power to tell her man, I don't like this that you posted on social media, please delete it. We are married, we are together, like I don't like that.
People, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, is your mic? It seems like the first two words. It looks like he's
I had
muted.
it's the echo cancellation where
Yes,
I'm
it's
at.
the echo cancellation thing. Because you probably have the fan on the back and you don't want it to hear it. Yes,
yeah.
it doesn't hear the fan, but the first two words that you say usually are cut off. So go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is that perfect, John?
No, it was better before.
I'm good.
Matter of fact, let me do this. Can you try now? Give me 1 2 3 testing. Oh, now there's echo. Give me 1 2 3 testing again, please.
1 2 3 testing.
It's a little bit low, but let's try like that.
Let me refresh really quick. Hold on.
No, it's good now. It's good now.
It's good.
Okay. Damn, what was the question?
A woman should have a say.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think both people should have say so. I think the woman's voice is considered, like he can consider how she feels and things like that. So yes, I think in a relationship you need mutual compromise and understanding. So on something like social media, it isn't really like a harsh put your foot down. You know what I'm saying? Like something detrimental to a relationship. So I think y'all both can have an opinion or a concern.
So if she says, I don't like the way you are posting this thing on social media, I think it makes me and us look bad. You think the man should delete it, or do you think he says the final say, and if he doesn't agree, he should just keep that?
If it's not a big deal, if it's not something that's extreme, then what's wrong with deleting it?
If it's making them look bad, then yeah. If it's not making them look bad, then no.
So he says, I don't delete it. What should be the procedure next for the woman? What should she do afterwards? We didn't hear you, Lucky.
I said she can go sit down unless she doesn't want to be with him.
Right, if they're not married.
What's the difference between? I'm confused with the if they're not married, Leeosha. If you are my girlfriend, how are you going to be promoted to wife if you're not listening to what I'm saying? Like it sounds like you're saying, I will do anything and everything.
If that's your girlfriend, you can walk away.
No, you're my girlfriend. I chose you. You are with me now. If you cheat on me or if you do something stupid, everybody's going to think about Fatty. Is that Fatty a woman, right? So what is this about if they married, like a boyfriend and girlfriend don't represent each other?
Because you just can't walk away from a marriage. It's different with a marriage. With a relationship, yeah, y'all choose to be together, but y'all not legally together. So it's a different separation.
So what wouldn't you do in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship that you do on a marriage situation? So you wouldn't listen, you wouldn't be submissive.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. If she's if they're married, I agree with Lucky. She should sit down. She should go sit down. But if they're not married, if she don't want to be with that person, she can walk away.
Yes, but that's what we know. So if she says delete this on social media, and he says no, I'm not. This is ridiculous. Like I don't agree with you. She should either sit down or leave.
If they're in a marriage, she should sit down. What you not understanding about that?
Sure.
That's what I'm doing.
Sure. Let me ask this question, okay? Um, if the woman, like you guys talk about, like a man who pays all the bills should have the final say in major relationship decisions, right? Y'all said that. If the woman makes most of the money, does it change? If a woman makes most of the money in the relationship, should she have final say when it comes to decisions? Let's imagine the woman makes $200,000, the man makes 50,000, which is the average. She's a high earner. Should the woman take care of the relationship and actually have the final say, since she is actually the breadwinner? Let's start with you, Leosha, and then we go to Lucky when she come back.
If she's the breadwinner, I think it should be a mutual say, because most of the time, definitely, no, it should be a mutual say because she has the most money. But
Mhm.
again, I'm gonna go to, if y'all married, it's both of y'all money. Like it's not just yours. So no, she shouldn't have the final say. Nah.
So even if a woman makes 200,000, she should be submissive to her husband, and the husband should have the last say.
I can't hear you.
I can hear him. Can you hear me? Mic check. Mic check.
Yes, it was something going on in the background. What you say, Fatty?
If the woman makes, in this case, 4 times more than the man, if the woman makes 4 times more than the man,
Did I fix
should,
it?
yes,
Yeah.
now it's good. Yes, now it's
That's
good.
better.
And Cammy, mute yourself, please, because you have noise on the back. So if the woman, we were going to reverse the positions. The woman makes 200,000, the man makes 50,000. Now she's the breadwinner, clearly, right?
Mhm.
Give me a percentage of power that woman have on that relationship.
Nowadays, 100%.
So if you made 200 and you married a man that make 50, you would have 100% of control of that relationship.
Yeah, I don't think she should have the last say so, but
No, but let's not go with the less say so. Let's go with percentage of power. 50-50 is right in the middle. She makes 4 times more than a man. Who should, even if it's 51%, 60%, 70%, which person should have the more power in that relationship, or where things go and how things move and all that, Leosha?
the person who's making the most.
So
Who's
Rihanna
earning
should
more.
be
Who's earning
so,
more.
so Rihanna should be in control of a relationship with that ASAP Rocky.
That's funny. Yeah. Nah. I don't think she should be in control, but I get where you coming. I don't think she should be.
No, this is not my opinion. This is a question.
No, I don't think she should be in control of the relationship. No, because she makes more money. But it's women who make more money, they're just more dominant anyway. So
Okay. So if Leosha had to do a prescription, meaning she's on the therapy couch, and a couple comes together and they say, "Ah, Leosha, we're having problems, okay? Because he's the man, so technically he should be leading, but I'm getting way more money than him. It's very difficult for me to let it go." What would you advise for the man to understand that with money comes a lot of power, and she should kind of have control of the relationship because she is the breadwinner, she makes more money? Or you should say, this is a man, you are not a man even though you make more money, so follow along because you pick him for a reason, so go ahead and listen to him even though he earns 4 times less than you. And like, you can answer this question next, okay? What would you prescribe?
if she wants to be led, then I say yes. Let your guard down. Just because you're making all of that money, that doesn't mean you shouldn't let the man do what the man does traditionally, and that's lead. That's what I would say.
Yeah, but she literally came to the therapy saying she's has difficulty doing that because she wants so much more. It's difficult to let him just lead. So what would you say? no, you are wrong, or yes, you are right. Is I understand the man is to adjust. Who should adjust to who, in your opinion?
The woman should adjust to the man.
So Rihanna should be under ASAP Rocky and let him lead as a man, even though she's a billionaire.
Yes.
Okay, Lucky.
Absolutely. Money is in one pot, so they're together. It doesn't change how he can protect her, how other roles that he has just because financially. That don't mean he broke just because she got more money.
Would you allow that?
Yes, because I'm not about to do nothing a man is about to do. Even if I have more money, even if I work hard and retire him, he's still the man. So yes. Roles don't change just because your finances do or your weight.
Hmm. Should the roles of the relationship depend on the money you make?
No.
So you expecting a man that makes average money and a man that makes $1 million per year, they should be expected to do the same roles, or you think the role change?
No, I think the role is the same. Now responsibilities may increase. You know what I'm saying? Maybe standards may increase, more risk to a man that has more to lose. So he's going to be a little bit more strict, a little tight. But typically, no. I think it doesn't matter because you can be a man making this much money and then hit something in your life, and now you making this much money. So we see it all the time. I don't think that means you deserve respect because that means that we're placing his manhood and his respect based on how much money he's able to make, and I don't think that's correct.
What about you, Leosh?
Can't repeat the question. You echoing too, Betty.
Uh, the question is, does a man that makes $50,000 and a man that makes $1 million have the same roles in a relationship?
Yes. Yep. Tradition shouldn't change.
Should a woman do more for a man that makes $1 million than for a man that makes 50,000?
She should do the same amount for both.
So the average man gets the same treatment as an upper echelon man.
Yes. You should treat your man great. It don't matter how you chose the man. It don't matter how much he make. You chose him. So you should treat
But
him.
if he gain weight, you should leave him though. How is that treating him great?
based off the money.
He gained weight off of you taking care of you cooking for him, and he gained weight and you leaving him.
And by the way, Kemi, you are a moderator. You can be getting off mute just to do the.
If we have a conversation and he's not trying to lose the weight, yes, that's the difference. If we have a conversation and he's not trying to drop that weight, yes, he want to stay fat and he wasn't fat when we got married, then yeah.
What if he loses his job? What if he loses his job?
That don't mean nothing. If he loses his job, he can get another job.
Didn't get another job for a year.
That's fine. As long as he wants
Fatty. So if a man loses his ability to take care of her, we gonna believe she's staying until he get another job. But if he gain weight, but he can still take care of her, she leaving.
Like I said, if he doesn't want to lose the weight, yes. Like, yeah. Y'all saying it like I'm gonna leave because he lost his job.
No, I don't. Hey, I don't.
If he doesn't want to get another job and he's sitting on his ass and not trying to work to get another job, then yes. But if he's willing and able, of course. I'm not leaving no man that's willing and able. If you're not willing and able, no. If you're not trying to do better, no.
So you leave. And I think the echo comes from me. It can't be from me. 1, 2, 3, testing. Oh, it's definitely from me. Hey, Kemi, mute yourself. 1, 2, 3, testing. It's you.
Wait, me?
And mute yourself. 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. For now, it's good. If y'all not talking, just stay on mute, okay?
Okay.
So, question for both of y'all. Fit loses his job. Fat, great income. Which woman should leave their man first? Lucky and then Leeosha. Fit loses his job. Great income, becomes fat when he wasn't. We are 1 year and a half in, 18 months. Should who should I think it's lucky the echo.
Yeah,
And
no.
go ahead.
Is
Yes,
it me? It could be. I'm in the loft.
yes, it's you. So who should leave their man first?
And I turned off echo. Hold on. Let me fix this for you. That help?
1, 2, 3 testing.
Does
Absolutely.
that work? Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Who should leave
Um,
their man first?
I would say neither because you didn't describe anything to me that's grounds for leaving and breaking a relationship. You that's just life shit. You might
Mm.
lose your job, you might gain some weight, you might nigga might fart while he fucking you. It's different shit that might happen. I don't think it, you know, you didn't say anything. I would leave neither.
What about you, Leosh? Leosha. Leosha, are you hearing music or somebody at the back?
You're
Or like,
muted.
what's going on?
Oh, I thought I was unmuted. I'm sorry.
What's the question?
What's the question?
No, I'm asking. Did you hear the question?
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
If a man, a fat man that got fat but still has a tremendous ability of providing, or a fit man that lost his job, okay, where 1 year and a half in of the man either got fat or the man lost their job, who should leave the relationship first? Which man should you leave first? The man that got fat but still can provide, or the man that has a tremendous amount of money but no, it's the opposite. The man that makes a tremendous amount of money but got fat, or the man that is in great shape but he lost his job and is still unemployed for 1 year and a half.
I say leave the person that's unwilling to change their circumstances to be better.
That was not an option.
Well, don't leave neither then. If that's the don't leave neither.
But you just said to leave the man that is fat.
If they're not willing to change their circumstances. That's also what I said. I said
Who gets left first?
Who gets left first?
Yeah, who should, like if you had two girlfriends, they come to you and they say, Leeosha girl, my guy, I told him a year ago he was fat and he's not doing, he's paying all the bills and all that, but he doesn't want to lose that gut. And then another friend says, girl, hey man, hey, I have this guy, hey, he looks great, he's in great shape, but for a year and a half he lost his job, he can't pay no bill. Like, which one would you recommend to actually leave first? The one that has the money but not the physique, or the one that has the physique but doesn't have the money? 1 year and a half. This is 18 months.
No money. The physique and no money, I guess. That's what I'm gonna do.
You tell him
no money.
So
if we gotta pick the physique and no money.
That's the person that should leave or should stay more?
Should leave. That's the woman that should leave.
So you did it again.
You just said I didn't have an option.
No, it's because you have a strong opinion about the man with weight, but now you are saying that the man that lost his ability to provide, the woman should leave him first before leave the...
The first thing I said is the person who is not willing to change. That's what I said. That was my answer, and you said that answer wasn't good enough.
Yeah, but both of them didn't change. They had 1 year and a half to change, and they didn't. This is reality. They tried.
Just because it's 1 year, that doesn't mean anything. Unless they're putting a timestamp on it, that doesn't mean nothing. Unless the person in the relationship said, yeah, you got 1 year or whatever to change, then okay. But you didn't say that. I gave you an answer in the beginning, you didn't like it. The person who is willing to not change their circumstances to be better.
Sure. Is it any circumstance that you think you will be understandable to not leave a person that gained a lot of weight other than pregnancy?
All circumstances are
like a car crash, something like, is there any circumstance?
What do you mean, Fetty? All circumstances are understandable. I understand all circumstances. Do I agree with them all? No.
So, for example, one is a difference between a man getting fired because he was still in his job, and a man getting fired because his company blew up and now he is laid off, right? I think a woman will give more understanding to the man, to the second man, because it's not his fault, kind of, right? On the other side, is there any reason why a man or a woman could look at their partner gaining weight and be like, you know what? I don't like it, but there's no problem.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Yes.
Can you give us one example or two?
Where somebody gain weight?
Leeosha, it looks like you're not paying attention to the conversation.
I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm asking questions, Fatty.
Yes. If a
Yeah, when you
person,
gain weight.
if a person gains weight, yes.
No, I don't know of anybody personally. I mean, it's a lot of weight loss stuff on TikTok and things like that. But no, I don't know of anybody personally. No, I can't give you an example of anybody personally.
That was not the question, but I'll leave it alone. I will read the super chat. Kami, let's read the super chats, and then we go to the last batch of questions I have, and then I'll open the panel.
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
Go ahead, Coach Reezy, and if you can read the super chats, please.
Okay, Ray Midnight again gifted another membership. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ray. Salute to you.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Shout out to L Nation, something to think about. Most men don't even know their woman has been sexually assaulted before. Some reveling their character when they move away from their environment. So how would you know their body count?
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And then L Nixon comes back again and he says,
I bet Leeosha will be on. Oh, shout out to El Nixon with the $5. I bet Leeosha will be on her boyfriend's neck for just liking a thirst trap pic on IG before a marriage and tell her to stop. Shout out to you.
Thank you very much. Once again, if you can drop the cash apps of the ladies so they can get at least a lunch today, I would appreciate it. Go ahead and follow them on all social media, starting with the Reese God, Coach Reezy. She's going to go live after our show today.
Kami, aka the Riz God.
Please go follow Miss Leeosha. She's Virgin on YouTube now, and the Instagram will be on the description too. Make sure you subscribe and send her cash app so she can have lunch after this. And finally, once again, go ahead and follow Lucki. Okay, up and coming star. I know Lucki is going to be very popular in the next few months. So go ahead and make sure you follow her too, and send the cash app to make sure that she has her dinner expenses taken care of.
Finish him.
Thank you very much. Once again, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Ilkan Ali comes through with the big dono, the $50 ball. You can read it, Princess Kami. I would appreciate it.
Shout out to Ilkan Ali with the $49.99 a building. Leeosha and Lucki not going to follow a 30K man. I guess you've seen the amount of money he has. The same way they'll follow a $1 million man. I call cat to both. Still love y'all.
Damn.
Shout out to you.
Friends, we're on the 1 hour mark. I will open the panel in the next 20 minutes. Okay. More questions for the debaters. And once again, friends, I'm sorry for intervening too much. I didn't want to, but it's kind of necessary. So let's continue the conversation. Thank you for the debaters for being patient. Okay. Uh, on the question about the body count. Okay. A woman with the high body count should not expect high value men to take her seriously, right? Uh, my question is, uh, if a woman chooses a sexually liberated lifestyle, why can a man choose not to commit to it? Meaning, a traditional man. And actually, let me take that out of the way. Is it fair to expect a high value man to commit when she didn't value commitment in her past? Repeat it again. Is it fair to expect a high value man to commit when she didn't value commitment in her past?
It's time to do.
Let's get Leosha first, and then Lucky can reply to what Leosha said if they disagree. Go ahead, Leosha.
I agree. No, she definitely. The man should not go for her because she didn't value her past. So no, that's I kind of agree with that earlier.
Sure. Lucky?
You said, is it fair?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fair.
Why?
Well, it's fair because he's responsible for his own choices. So if her track record didn't show that she valued commitment, whether or not she's serious this time, he can only go off of her record. So
Her patterns, right?
yeah. So she seems more like a risk.
Sure, but how is that fair? How is that fair for me to pay extra for something that was given out for free?
No, no, it's not. So I'm saying, okay, let me understand. So what I'm understanding is it fair for him not to?
So I'll repeat again. Is it fair to expect high value men to commit when she didn't value commitment in her past? Meaning, if all these guys, if all these guys got it for free, and this high value man is going to come with the things that high value men come, like, is that fair for him to pay a higher price as a future husband than the other guys that actually got for free?
Fair. Yeah, because if he's in a relationship with her, he's already looked past her track record. So you don't get into a relationship, then start asking the questions to get to know. I'm assuming once you got in a relationship, you already went through the questions to decide that this is who you want to be with. So yes, it is fair because you chose that person and you chose to take that risk. So yes.
Should adults be judged by their past actions? Like even if they show growth, like should they judge by their past actions?
Yeah, depending on what it is, but even if you show growth, you can still be judged. So
you will still
is different. Should is different, but yeah, you should. We all are. So yeah. But whether or not somebody accepts it is a totally different thing.
You agree, Leosha?
Yep. We all gonna get judged, whether we do good or do bad. Especially when people who did a lot of fucked up shit trying to reform, they're always getting judged. So yeah.
What's more important, Leosha? A man past financial failures or a woman's sexual past?
I think a woman's sexual past is more has more weight than a man's financial past, because for a woman that weighs on your body, like it carries a toll throughout your entire life. A man, he can change his financial situation if he wanted to.
What about you, Lucky? Which one is more important? Man financial failures or in the past, or woman past sexual experience?
Ooh, that's a good one. Damn, Fatty, why wasn't that up there? You said which one is more important? I think
yes, which one is more important? Yes.
I think they're equally important differently, because if you have a history of not showing productivity in getting money or getting to something that's consistent, that does show your lack of financial capability. But if you have a track record of showing that you used to being sexually promiscuous, it may be kind of hard to change that behavior. But I will say, just to answer the question, I'm always going to think sexual things are worse than anything financial. Because you can always, like she said, change your money. You can't unfuck people. So
You can't take that pussy back.
Sure. And now that I get commitment from y'all on these two, now I actually get the real questions that I wanted to ask. His body count an outdated metric in a modern society with different dating norms. Is body count an outdated metric in a modern society with different dating norms? Lucky first, Leosha second, but basically he's asking, is body count as important and it was before, now that we have different dating styles and different dating practices?
I'm gonna say it should be more important now, because if we see the climate of marriages, I think it's very important that we be more intentional to cut sex off, considering most of we all having sex. However, we're not getting successful results with the relationships. So I think it's very much more serious now, because people can't even know how to connect with each other until they have sex. That's usually the only thing that's keeping them together. So definitely I think it's more important now than before. It's more access to sex.
Leosha?
Did you say is the body count more important?
I love you, Leosha. Is which one, like is body count an outdated metric in modern society with different dating norms? Meaning, on today's society, is the concept of body count outdated, since we date in a very different ways right now in 2026?
Definitely. They're trying to. Folks really don't care. Most of the time, people really don't care. So they don't even ask that question anymore. As long as you mess with them and connecting with them in a sexual manner, it's definitely outdated. Yeah.
So you think men don't care about woman body counts, or they shouldn't?
I think they care. They just don't ask anymore. They don't.
Yeah, but me not asking the temperature of a stove doesn't mean that I don't care if I'm making a cake. You see what I'm saying? Like, asking doesn't mean that if I care or not care, I'm going to intervene and be in the middle of the situation. Do you think men care about body count in 2026 more than they should? Knowing the dating space and how people move on Tinder and all these, like, do men of today overvalue the concept of body count more than they should, looking at what we do right now?
No, they don't care. As long as they get their turn, they don't care. No, I don't.
So men don't care about body counts?
No.
Do women care about body counts?
No.
So nobody cares about, like, not nobody, but both genders,
I'm saying majority of the time, no, that's not a thing. They don't care. That's not the thing that's on the top of their list. They don't care about that. As long as they get their turn or get their off, then yeah.
So if both people, so if they don't care, why do women lie about their body counts? Like, if I don't care about money or about the amount of money I have, you say, Fed, how much money I have? Man, I'm broke. I have $7 on my bank account. And we move along. If people don't care about body counts, why are women so secretive about theirs?
I don't know.
For example, let me give you an example. On the last show, we had a white lady on the show. She was the first one. She was one of the first women that I saw say, my body count is 27.
Okay.
She said it specifically. It's very rare that woman, and we know that modern woman, their range is 20 and up a lot of times, 20, 30, 40, depending on what they do in college, how many men broke their heart, the whole phase and all that. And they are not as open as that woman, right? Let's assume that she's telling the truth. Because a woman with a neck tattoo, 27, I'll double that. But can you elaborate on that? If women don't care about body counts, why are they so secretive about it? And a lot of times they actually lie to their future husbands about how many partners they had.
Most women just like lying, so they don't want to tell the entire truth. So it's just easy for them to lie. That's why they don't be wanting to tell their body counts on certain platforms, and definitely not to their man. So they lie.
Do you care about your body count, Leosha?
Yeah, I care about my body count.
Do the men that dated you cared about your body count?
No.
Did you tell them?
Yes, when they asked.
I don't want to do the what's the body counting because this is a debate. Lucky. Uh, this is kind of interesting, and this is the question that I wanted to ask. If
Mhm.
men can be players and still
Mhm.
get married and considered reformed and everybody's okay with it, can women do the same? Can women be outside and do their things, and then when they meet Jesus or they feel like they want to get married just like men do, can they play the same game?
No, absolutely
Why'd you
not.
s- why'd you say that?
Because we're different. A woman takes things in, a man is outward. So especially when we mate usually emotionally, and so it's like if you meet a woman that has an extreme body count, then that means that she's not even mating and having sex with men that she likes emotionally. She's just doing it for sport, for fun, for different things. So typically it's a difference because of how we mate, how we're designed. So women takes things in, a man can have multiple because it's a different psychology. It doesn't really, he don't get fucked, we get fucked, and typically that is mentally. So there's also studies that show when we have a x amount of a number of partners, I want to say it said past like 7, um the way we mate and the way we think about relationship and value starts to go down mentally. So no, I don't think we can operate the same even though we think we do. I don't think there's a level of reform depending on how, if you outside to the point where people know you a hoe, like that is a, you're outside of consciousness. So no.
So it's about knowing, it's not about doing it. Like imagine that you are a private promiscuous woman, meaning you don't have sex with people on the same job, you don't have sex with people on the same city, you don't have sex with people on the same school. So you kind of spread it around. These people don't know each other, they have no idea that they are a part of your rotation, right? If
Mhm.
people don't know, is it better or it's just that
No.
she didn't got caught?
No, because typically something you learn when you are a woman, and if you ever been to therapy or something, when you mate, out of those things, it shows up in relationships because usually those women have irrational ways of thinking. They're usually overly emotional. They usually quit and give up on things a lot quicker. So their behavior shows you that they're used to getting on to the next dick. So yes, both of it matters. So no, even how she acts, she can't, even if she wants to be this particular person in a relationship, it's hard to kind of keep a hoe down. She feels like she doing you a favor when she just chooses you. So it's a different psychology.
Damn.
Uh, do you disagree with that, Leosha?
No, I just like what she just said.
Mm. So are women with lower body counts more loyal than women with bigger ones? Because, and let me expand on that, right? There's been a phenomenon in the last few years where, like, women are doing a lot early and then they marry late. And then there's women that commit very early and it looks like by the time they get done with the kids 29, 30, 31, they're only one man and they are itching to go outside because they never experienced a man before, right?
That's a good point.
Which
Mhm.
one, like, do you think if you were a man, like which one do you think is more dangerous for the long distance of the relationship? The woman that been outside and now wants to be inside because she's tired of the things and she experienced everything, or the woman that was cuffed so early that she never experienced nothing, so now she's itching to actually go ahead and explore the world? If you had to talk with the man and you said which one is going to stay with you for 30 years or 20, let's go with 20. 20 is safe. And actually, matter of fact, let's go with 10.
10 years.
Which one is going to stay with you, in your opinion, 10 years after 30? Okay, 10 years after 30. Because people get married early, have kids. Let's go with the 30. Which one do you think after 30 can stay with you for 10 or 15 years in more probability? The woman that was outside or the woman that was inside for all that time?
Okay, can I add context?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna say it depends on the age, only because okay, if this woman is, she has a low body count, what you saying, maybe she has a track record of only having long-term relationships, then yes, I think that would be a better option than somebody who has a high body count and track record of having low, more relationships. So yes, I would choose that. But if he's an older man, you know what I'm saying, and he's cool with a woman who maybe she's an ex, she's been had relationships before, you're probably gonna choose the woman that's more sexually experienced if you're looking for something like that because they're more in the same mindset as you. They want to settle down. They pretty much did it. But I don't really know the comparison of women who are just eager to go outside. I guess you're talking about the Aisha Curry type of thing that they've been putting on her.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a better representation.
Yeah, I don't know the track record of that, but I can say if we're gonna go just go off celebrities to kind of so everybody know what we're talking about, it seems like the promiscuous hoes, like the Cardi B's, the one that promote that, Lottos, it seems like they're more happy to be in relationships than the ones that have been married to the same man for so long. So I don't even know. That's for a man. If I was a man, though, if I was a man, because y'all know I would be a dirty man. So I want the girl that know what to do. Personally.
So you rather choose the woman that was outside and got it out of her system, and now she's ready to be inside.
Me personally, because
Okay.
yeah, I wouldn't.
What about you, Leeosha?
I'm choosing. Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, definitely choosing the woman who has more experience and who is ready to settle down. I want a woman who if I were a man, I would prefer a woman who chooses that for herself rather than letting society choose it for her. Like y'all just said, the Aisha Curry thing. I think she let society push her to what she said out of her mouth because it was just crazy. So yeah, I would go with the hoe for sure.
So both of y'all will go with the Cardis
So when
over
we
the.
saying hoe, I'm gonna just be when
I
I'm
say no promiscuous
I'm
woman.
thinking of the same way.
No, one second. Let's go with promiscuous woman. I don't care about the
No.
lifestyle. I don't care about just a woman that was promiscuous in the
A
20s.
more experienced woman.
Yeah,
The
but
reason I'm thinking that too is because when you get in relationships, how am I gonna be a freak in the street? How you gonna be that for me if you've just been doing like fluff the pillows? So me, I want excitement when it comes to sex. If you loyal, if you're this, so yes, I'm gonna pick the freak hoe who knows how to do that and in a lady in the streets type of thing. But if you're saying her track record shows she was just out there willy-nilly, then no. But I'm thinking of when we saying hoe, it's the same thing Ali say. I want my woman to be a hoe, right? That's what y'all. I agree.
No,
That's
but
what I'm
but,
gonna.
but but that's the thing, right? You can have 1,000 times sex with one person, or you can have sex with 1,000 people one time. You can learn inside of a relationship, right? You probably before you had the first boyfriend, you didn't know nothing, and now that you have sex with him 200 times, now you know something, right? You can split the 1,000 times times 3. You don't have to do 1,000 times time 42, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will say this as an opinion, and y'all can correct me, okay? And friends, we need 2 more members to get the members goal. So I'd appreciate it if you get there. Make sure you read the cash app from the ladies. 2, okay? They need a dinner, each one of them. Make sure you at least eat their cash app, okay? And I will say this: God forgive me, even though I don't believe in Him. Most of women are pillow princess, are vanilla. They do nothing special. I say this all the time. Just because I came doesn't mean you made me come. Very respectfully. I don't know how many women I've been with. You didn't make me come. I came because I do it with my hand. I do it on a wall. I do it with whatever. Like, it's just because I finish doesn't mean you make me finish.
That's true.
So all these women that saying that they are experienced, so because they had a lot of experience, most of them are not doing nothing. They're
Are we
not
saying
doing nothing special.
I'm sorry, experience is coming from. I'm sorry, I thought we were talking about
Sexual
How many
experience.
people or the type of way she
The
likes
woman
to fuck?
the woman that was caught early, she doesn't have a lot of variety on her book. She had that man. That's all she knows. The woman that been outside usually have variety. They experience the rough dude, the calm dude, the tall dude, the big dude, the girl, right? And what I notice is that these women, and I'm going to even be more aggressive. These women give the worst sex that they give to anybody to their husband because they don't want to be looking like a slut. They don't want to meet their future husband and do the ponytail and do the see, I don't have no gag reflex, because the man is going to be like, oh damn, where did you learn this? Right? The man that marries the woman he usually gets the most clean cut corporate boring. Yes, and the man that is just
just
wait,
fucking.
So where? Okay, so okay, then you kind of giving more to me. So the person where when I'm thinking bodies, you can have a lot of bodies and you win a starfish each time. You know what I'm saying? But you can have a lot of bodies, but you just laid there. That don't
Yes.
mean you know how to fuck. So okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, so then I assume when I say experience, I mean if you're fucking a lot of niggas, I'm assuming you're learning how to fuck niggas. But just off, hey, shit.
Oh,
Then no, if you just
are y'all flipping it or you keep
no,
going
That's
to
I
why I
the
think
said an
same?
that
experienced
no,
woman.
I think it's with more
Experienced woman.
context of what you actually saying a hoe, because I'm thinking of how y'all describe hoe all the time as like a freak hoe just for you. And clearly she had experience because that's how she's able to be your hoe. You know what I'm saying? Or you able to made it something. So that's how I was thinking about it. But no, I don't think anybody, I don't think a woman finds a man who had over 100 partners or something attractive if he tells her.
Hmm? What
So
ab- so you're not changing it? Or are you changing it?
no, I'm sticking by what I said.
Yeah, I'm not
What
changing
about
mine either. I
okay.
said an experienced woman, so yeah, I'm not changing mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can
I'd rather
experience what
that. I'd rather that than being with somebody for so long and then they just go out because they didn't seen something on the internet or whatever and do it on their own. I'd rather. Yeah.
okay. So again, I'm asking questions to kind of understand where your position, because usually I have a throw a grenade question in the end.
Okay.
Does this can this woman that had a lot of experience and be good in bed to this man satisfy this man sexually for the next 20 years, 10 years? Can
Okay.
she do it? Can a woman that is good in bed satisfy that man, or it's just like everybody else, that man is going to conquer, and as soon as he did it 53 times with her, now he's as the wandering eye, and now he's trying to find another coochie like Jay-Z and Beyonce, like Offset and Cardi B, like whoever is the woman of the year with the body and the everything. Like, do that woman that acquire all those powers from 21 to 31 can keep a man sexually and make sure that he's not wandering around and trying to get other coochie? Can she do that? Does she has the ability to do that? Leosha and Lucky.
I think no, nobody, no woman has the ability to have sex with a man and just keep him there, because if he has a wandering eye and he wants to go have sex with somebody else, she can have the best sex he ever had. But if he wants to dabble and see if somebody else got something better, he's going to do that.
Yes. What about you, Lucky?
Yeah, I think she has the capability because it's the same situation. So especially men, they want something more than just sex. That's good, but they want loyalty. They want something they could value of substance. So yes, that woman, and especially you understand sex is usually psychological. If you
Mhm.
like the person, you don't have to focus so much to bust the nut. So yeah, I think you can satisfy that man throughout the rest of his life until he changes what satisfies him. But yeah, you absolutely can.
So you think that woman can satisfy one coochie as long as the coochie is good coochie? That coochie can satisfy that man, and he is not going to have the wandering around if you actually know what she's doing.
Yes, I don't think it's just the coochie. You have men whose relationship who being satisfied for years because they love the woman based on other qualities. Just like a woman can be with a man for years and his dick is little, or
Sure,
the
but
things
we're
that are
talking
there.
about sex, right? Because we're talking
Yeah,
about that woman that, like, y'all want to experience woman and all that, right?
yeah.
Can that woman keep her man better than the woman that is not?
Satisfy him. I think she could satisfy him better than a woman who's not as sexually experienced. Yes, but sex is a learned skill, so he can also teach her to be able to satisfy him for the rest of his
How much?
whatever.
How much do you think that lasts Lucky and Leosha? The good coochie, right? She put it on you, and you start to do go crazy, love her, take care of her, trick, all of that. How long does that last? How long good coochie can keep a man?
As long as a man want to be kept, depending on what's attached to that quote unquote good coochie. It literally depends on the woman.
Let's assume they do the
Coochie,
household
coochie don't
chores,
keep no man.
they
Coochie don't keep
respect.
no man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, yeah,
that's
no,
what I
no,
just
no,
said. It
no.
does.
You are not listening to what I say.
I
Keep
got you.
him sexually there, because the man who's going to pay your bills is cheating on you or not,
Keep him
right?
sexually.
Yes, keeping sexually there, meaning this is a good woman. Both of them are good cooks, good cleaners. They listen, they hold all that. One has no bodies or one body, the other one has 30 bodies. She's better in bed, right? They both do the same. I understand that the woman that puts coochie on him, well, she's going to have a little bit more leverage than the woman that doesn't know what she's doing, kind of, right? But how much does that last? If there's such an advantage for the woman that does backflips on bed, how much does this last sexually when it comes to keeping a man?
You're asking women
Yes.
how long can she fuck him to where he would feel? I don't know. You would have to ask a man that. How long can a woman just be, and it's just that coochie? How long can that coochie satisfy? You would have
Yes.
to be that woman, because men always argue about having
So
abundance. So you have to man.
so I'm going to give you. I'm going to answer. This is an opinion. It's not a fact. I have 3,000 pumps, and after that, I'm looking for another. Uh, I'm sorry. I don't care how good your coochie is. I have 3,000 pumps of loyalty to you. There's my limit. 3,000. If you have amazing one, I give you 5,000 pumps. After the 77 try, you are not a Lamborghini. You are just a car. And I'll get another one because I like the G-Wagon over there. I like the truck. I like the Oopty. Oh, damn, I never had a convertible. Like, the advantage that the woman has by having sexual experience after the man conquer her is very short-lived, because you always going to have an appetite for different. I guarantee you, most men that cheat don't cheat because they want better coochie. Just one different one. That woman that Jay-Z cheated with Beyonce was not better looking than Beyonce. No. She wasn't. Most women actually that Hillary Clinton is way better looking than Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky looks crazy, but he still got that blowjob because it's variety, right? So, based on my opinion, and y'all can disagree if you don't want to engage in it, right? What makes you like all that experience? It doesn't amount to nothing. All that experience doesn't amount to nothing because both of y'all are going to be the regular coochie, and regular coochie. There's nothing. There's no better coochie than new coochie.
So the question you framed was only talking about sex. So when I introduced other elements outside of sex that men value, you said we're just talking about sex. So really, sex keeps nobody, because that's such a short. So no, it doesn't. But you asked me which one would I pick just off sex. If I have a dick, I've never been in coochie, so I suppose I would want some good coochie that knows how to fuck my dick. I mean,
yes, but doesn't that defeat the purpose? Wouldn't you rather have a woman? If a man is going to get tired of your sex regardless, not tired, but the sex is not going to keep him faithful, right?
But we're assuming
it's just sex. We're just talking about sex,
right? But we're assuming that because she's had X amount of bodies, that she doesn't have other qualities to keep him.
No. I said everything the same. Everything is the same. These women are good women. They cook, they clean, they do all.
So then he can be kept then, because then if it ain't just the sex, there's other qualities. She has other qualities to keep him. Only thing that would change is if he no longer want to be kept.
I don't think y'all know, man.
I don't know. Maybe somebody else can answer.
I don't. I'm trying. I'm learning.
No, nothing that you do can stop me from wanting other woman. Nothing.
That's what you can be the
you can be the woman of the year. It's like nothing that I can do in my life can stop me from you fantasizing about the personal trainer on year 17. You might not do it, but because he's the same dick, he's the same person, he's a predictable person, he's a safe person, he's a responsible person, you are going to fantasize about other people. Doesn't mean that you're going to do it, but you're going to at least fantasize it. I can't stop that, no matter how good of a man I am.
So then nobody should get married. If there's
that's not the point. The point is, why are you outside on the streets getting all these skills when basically the woman that can do backflips, that man will be tired of her, at least probably sexually, in 3 years, right? Do you know when they say for every beautiful woman in the planet that there's a million men after her, there's a man that is tired of her shit, right? So? That man, no, let's put that on a sexual type of thing, right? Just sexual, not everything else. If you are telling me that you got all that experience, and now you are more suited to me than the woman with no experience, because I want something exciting, I want something good, I want something that makes me feel alive and all that. I am informing you that you are the same as the other girl. You just have a 2-year contract while she has a 1-year contract.
No, she's not the same, because you said just focus on sex. Then later on,
Just focus on sex.
you said they're both good women. So if we know a good woman is hard to come by, that means she's different than the rest of the quote unquote hoes. So that means she has something of value outside of the other than her coochie. So
Sure.
since you just want to make it coochie, then no, sex can't keep nobody. But if we're talking about other elements and she's a good woman, and this man may want a woman who may be a little bit more sexually experienced and the one who's more of a starfish, like y'all say, then yes, I would pick the good woman who's a little bit better in bed, that knows how to do, and they said stop being vulgar, so I'm respected, I'm sorry, that
That's
knows how
fine.
to eat D. So I'm going to pick the one that's a little bit different if they're both good women. Now you're saying other stuff. She could fantasize. If he's in fear mongering, then he shouldn't be with nobody. He should just play the field. That's not a man that wants to be kept if he's wondering all these other things. So if they're both good women and she's just more experienced, then I would pick the woman if I'm more sexy. I don't have to teach her too much. She's not too scared. She's not too timid. It's just more confidence when we get into the bedroom. You get what I'm saying? So all the other stuff don't matter, because we know sex. Nobody's up here is saying sex keeps anybody, but you just made it sex. So if we're just going to talk about
but
sex,
why did you? So that's the point. Why did you got all that experience, and you're saying I'd rather go with the woman that has more experience, when at the end of the day, both of y'all are not going to satisfy me sexually on the long term? I rather have the car with. I rather have the woman that had no previous experience, because if she is vanilla, and
me.
No, yes, but Lucky, I'm telling you to work out of what I said, right? If a
Okay.
woman is vanilla in bed because she had one partner, and the other woman is a corn star in bed because she had 30 partners, right? And I'm going to get tired about having sex with the same woman on year 4, but I might be tired of the woman that has more sexual prowess on year 5. What is the difference? Wouldn't the man pick the other one because they're going to be tired of the sex with her anyway, sooner or later?
What are
Go
you
ahead.
arguing exactly? Because I'm trying to figure out.
I'm saying
I
that
get the other context.
I'll explain that with I'll explain that with an analogy.
Okay.
If I'm going to change my car in 5 years, no matter what I drive, I'd rather drive the car with 0 mileage,
yes,
then and keep the car 4 years, then drive the car with 3 previous owners, 200,000 miles,
you know her
and then
mileage low?
exchange it afterwards too.
But the thing is, you don't know what her mileage is. You just going off of her behavior. So just off hypothetical, of course, you would pick the one that had less bodies if you know. But knowing that we don't know anybody's body count or their mileage, we can just go off their behavior. Then we're gonna go off of who's a good woman, because she can get in the bedroom and have good sex with you. You can assume, oh, how many men have hit it? She could have learned from what you said earlier from 1 or 2 people. The one who's a starfish, who you're assuming she has less experience, she may have been on her back most situations, but you're going to assume she's less likely around the block because she doesn't know how to satisfy you. So there's no way of just knowing. You have to go off of how they treat you and the experience. If you think every woman is a hoe and she's this, then body count really don't matter. We have to only go off how she treats you.
So would you rather have a man with low body count or high body count that knows what he's doing in bed, or a man that is inexperienced?
Whatever, have a man that has low body count, low body.
A man that has less experience.
prefer.
So, like, which one would you prefer?
For me, a man that has experience.
What about you, Leeosha?
A man that has experience.
So, a man with 3 bodies and a man with 70 bodies, you would go with the man with 70.
The experience to me is how he has sex.
Sure.
So I wouldn't know how many bodies he had. But if I knew, then I would not pick a man with 70 bodies as opposed to 3. If I knew.
That's interesting.
You know what?
Hey, fellas, hey.
Why is that interesting, Freddie?
It's because I know, like, I have kind of my memory is extremely sharp, And I remember Lucky talking on panels about dick discipline and about how
Yeah.
men should keep it in their pants and all that.
Sure.
And now all of a sudden she would pick the man with 70 bodies, which is literally I'm fucking anything and everything.
No, I said I wouldn't. I
So
said I
which
wouldn't pick the
no,
man with
so-
if I knew the number.
So
But
which
yes,
one would you which one would you pick? Now you have the number 3 with no experience
Three.
or very few, and
Then-
70 with a lot of experience is going to
3
rock
with
your
very-
world in bed. Which one are you picking?
3 with very few.
So now you don't want the man that is going to take you to the moon and back?
See, we tying
Oh,
experience
you
with
do?
how no, Patty, we can do this. This is a show. We're tying experience with how well he can have sex. Okay? So when
How do you think he know? How do you think Lucky? How do you think
maybe his girlfriend taught him. Maybe he was
No,
with an
no.
older woman.
Is-
A lot
is
of
the-
men learn from being with older women.
With men is different because y'all coochies are not the same. We have to experience several varieties of woman to
Right,
kind
you
of
can speak
understand
from
this
a
is what,
man.
huh?
I can only speak from a woman. So when you give me hypotheticals from a man, it's still going to come from a mindset of a woman. So it may contradict what you think as a man. Do you see what I'm saying? But me as a woman, if I'm one a man and I know that whatever my experience is, you know what I'm saying, the case may be, I want a man that could teach me something. I want a man that can mold me to what he likes.
That's the man with 70 bodies.
Well,
She don't. I think she just don't like the number. If she heard the number, she's not going.
Yeah, if you know the number, right? But why are we assuming he could be with the guy that had 3 relationships?
Okay,
and
let's go.
minimal could be, like,
Let's
what are we-
clean it up. I will make it easier. 30 bodies versus 3. It's 10 times more, not 70. 30 times 3. This man is having 3 women a year, 2 women a year. Okay, every 6 months he has experience. The man has 3 bodies. He had 3 girlfriends. He's not as good as the man that had all the experience. Which one are y'all picking?
30.
So why you guys preach dick discipline?
70 is too much.
So why should I do dick discipline? Why shouldn't I be fucking everybody?
Because you should be disciplined. Okay, so let's clear this up, right?
What?
Discipline means you're intentional with who you have sex. That doesn't mean I don't have sex.
I'm intentional. I want to rock the shit out of you. I want to.
Right.
Yeah,
So, a man,
right.
So how old are you right now, Fatty?
I'm 36.
If you had 70 bodies, that's crazy. Now,
what about 30? 30 is crazy too.
At 36,
30,
No,
30
y'all
at
let the
36.
one sec. Y'all let the internet fool you. These men that say 200, 300, they're lying. Or either they're lying or they are pigs. They're fucking the fattest woman, the dirtiest woman. They are lying. It's a lie. These men have 30, 40, 50 bodies at max. And the man that have 50 bodies a lot of times has a very, very interesting choices among the women that they have.
Also,
right?
men are lying to us about their body count.
Absolutely. Men inflate the number and women deflate it.
They want us to tell the truth about ours when they lying to us.
Sure, because respectfully, there's no way that you fuck 200 women, right? There's no way you fuck 200 women and then you turn around and you say that.
My dad has had over 200 relationships. He's been married over 10 times.
Okay, but your dad is a track record. A man for be married 10 times, he has to probably have sex with 10 times, 20 times more than he actually have, right?
High school, yes.
But,
It depends on how early.
most men probably got 4 or 5 romantic relationships in their life max. The average man right now, if he has 7 body count, motherfucker winning. Because most of men don't have it like that. So, why should I keep my body count low when I see that women reward men that actually have the higher body count? Why should I keep it low? And let's go with Leeosha and Lucky afterwards. And Vic, I see you on the back.
I don't think a man should keep a low body count. Yes, have dick discipline, but for a man keeping a low body count, nobody's looking at that for real. They're not measuring it.
So men shouldn't. So men shouldn't practice dick discipline. They should get as most experience that they can, so they can know how to have sex with their wife in 10 years.
Yes, get as much sex and experience. Yeah.
That's what would you say to your future husband?
No.
Go ahead and fuck these hoes, and when I get to you, and now you know how to treat me.
No, but nobody's measuring a man. Nobody's measuring a man having sex but women.
Yes, y'all do.
I just said that. I just said nobody's measuring the man but women.
So it matters, right?
Right. So I say, go and do you. They shouldn't be counting a
So
man.
there's no more dick discipline anymore.
I didn't say dick discipline. So
No. You said that men should be sexually disciplined. They should be
I
careful.
said if you want to have dick discipline, have dick
If
discipline.
I want to, so it's not a recommendation. So if you have
No, it's not a
once-
recommendation.
So if you have a son and he comes to you and says, "Mommy, going to college. Hey, should I just go around and go wild, or should I reserve myself and pick one or two women to have fun?" Which one would you recommend?
I would recommend my child do what he need to and protect himself.
No,
No,
Leosha, you
don't
are
go
his
out
mom.
there and
Leosha, don't do what's best for you thing. If you have a daughter, you're going to say, don't be loose and give the
because it's
coochie to have.
different for men and women.
Okay, but that's the thing. This is your son. Your son might lose everything because he impregnated the wrong woman. We see.
I just said if you're going to do it, if my son comes to me and says that, if you're
Mhm.
going to do it, protect yourself. That's it. That's all I can say.
So
More than likely, his father will be in his life, and his father will be teaching him all of that
So
stuff.
you are not going to give him a prescription like you say. Don't eat the whole pizza. Only eat 2 slices. Don't drink the whole 2, 3, 7,000 ounces Coca-Cola. Just get a little one and drink 2 of them. Like you're not going to give him a prescription about his sexual behavior, which is probably the most important thing in a man or a woman's life.
Give him that speech before he gets out there, but while he's out there and he's already doing it, I'm going to tell him to be safe while he's doing it.
So what's the prescription?
What's the prescription?
Yes, for your son.
If you're going to do it. Now, I'm going to teach you one thing.
No. He's going to do it. He says that.
Oh, yeah, if he going to do it, yeah, be careful.
No. Now listen. Hey, mom, should I do it or should I do it a lot? Should I do it or should I do it a lot? Should I drive the car or should I drive the car fast? Should I? That's what I'm saying. Like this, they are going to do it regardless.
Yeah.
Are you recommending that kid to do it or to do it a lot?
I'm definitely not recommending him to do it a lot. So, yeah.
So you tell him to practice dick discipline.
Yes.
I'm a little bit confused on this one, but y'all behaving well on the rest of the debate, so I'm going to leave it alone.
Because it's just like you be flipping the question. Like I'm not.
Because that's how you should do it.
I'm not going to. Once it's done already, especially if he's in college, he's going to do what he want to do. So what? Me telling him to do one thing and him doing another thing, especially him being a man, he's not. He's not.
But those are your kids, and you have preferences.
I also was 18 years old, and I also was a kid, so I know that they're going to rebel. So
that's why y'all are terrible disciplinarians.
I just said more than likely, if I have a son, if I have children, their father is going to be in their life. So the father is going to be handling all of the male stuff. I can only give you the little birds and the bees that I was taught. So yeah.
I get left off bad and bougie.
I will respect that. Cammy, let's read the super chats and let's let the fellas and the ladies up. We don't have a lot of time, friends. So make it count.
Yeah, Lily gotta go
Welcome everyone. It's time for some super chats.
I'm sorry, Lucky, for cutting you off. We don't have a lot of time, friends. So once again, make it count. Okay.
I was just saying Lily had to go to a party. I was just saying.
Oh, that's crazy. Jesus Christ. Camille, let's read the super chats, please, and let's see who has these agreements. T.O. is in the building with a $50
Shout out to Big Money T.O. the $50. Ladies, you and your husband have 2 kids, ages 3 and 6, married 7 years. You're now making $200K plus, but working more. Would you be okay with him leaving his $60K job and becoming a house husband to take care of the kids, and will you continue to respect him?
I will ask these as soon as they come back to you because they probably went for a water break. Okay, let's go next.
Shout out to Wakanda. Appreciate
No,
the
no,
gift. Of
sorry. Read it again.
What Wanda? My bad. Shout out to Wanda with the gifted membership. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
She said Wakanda. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm a big kid now.
You're doing a good job, Cam. You're doing a good job. Go ahead. Thank you, Wanda. AT alien. The AT alien.
AT alien. That's his name. Okay. Shout out to the appreciate the gifted membership. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, gang.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you.
And shout out to Insane One in the building with the $5. Fatty, some of us are in the 3-digit numbers. It's not the majority. College can be an easy way to get over 50, and that's without fraternity access.
Thank you very much. Lucky. There's we have another one here.
Okay, shout out to Brian Ross. He became a member. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And we have a couple more. Lucky, can you answer this question? And Cami, can you read it, please? And Leeosha too, when Leeosha comes in. Can y'all read it? I'll be right back.
Let me see. It said, ladies, you and your husband have 2 kids, ages 3 and 6, married 7 years. You're now making $200K plus, but working more. Would you be okay with him leaving his $60K job and becoming a house husband to take care of the kids? And will you continue to respect him?
No. If he becomes my wife, then I become his husband, then he needs to submit to my order. Period. He switched the roles. Did he communicate with me? And why are we going to 60,000 now? If he wants to be my house husband and I become the provider wife, then yes. Yeah, he can submit under me if that's what
Oh, if he's still like protecting you and like taking out the trash, like still doing that stuff, but he's just at home.
Well, I'm a little confused. How can you be a house husband making 60,000? I'm sorry, I got confused. When I heard house husband, I'm thinking he don't have a job.
Oh, I think he said he should leave his job and just become.
Would you be okay with him leaving him? Okay, I got it now. Okay, I misunderstood. T.O. Sorry, babe. Yeah, honestly, if I'm making 200,000, I don't think he should work. I'm gonna talk to you, Cammy. Okay, what's up, Cammy? How you doing? I think that no, I'm cool with dynamics if she just financially takes care of everything. I read it differently, like he was gonna stop providing and want to be a wife. No, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I know a woman who retired her husband, because he held her down, got her through school. She retired her husband. He was 40, and he at home doing whatever. She supports it, so no, I like that.
Tia Leeosha is not here, so I don't know if she's here. So I'll open the open panel. We're going to let 4 people up, if possible, 5 minutes each, and in 20 minutes we out of here. I'm going to again drop the link. Okay, we just need to read these super chats and cash apps, and we're about to go. Okay, Cammy. Oh, here we go.
Shout out to Misty Blue with the gifted membership. Appreciate
Got
you.
untouchable empire, baby.
Shout out to Dirty K UVL. Appreciate you with the 5 gifted memberships.
Got untouchable empire.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Nino Nation. Appreciate you with the gifted membership. Appreciate you. And also appreciate
got untouchable empire, baby.
The cash app on mine. Appreciate you, Nino.
And the ladies better have some cash apps by the end of this show.
Can I answer Ali? You know Ali's my favorite.
Absolutely.
So, because I got that. So, Ali, the question I thought was saying, if he had a job that was making a certain amount of money and he decided to quit the job and wanted to be a stay-at-home husband and she had to work, no, then that means him switching, just making different decisions. So, no, I would personally feel like you just come in and switch Yeah, because it has to be in the plan because that's typically not what a man wants to do. A man doesn't who likes controlling stuff. He doesn't want to just then be a house husband, just taking care of the kids, cooking. That's not a normal set. So yeah, that's why I made the consideration to say that he would be wifey. But no, yes, if it's I answered it. The second answer I said was what I understood it. So yeah.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much to Nino Nation once again for the Cash Apps. Ladies, confirm if you have at least have $25 on your Cash App, and if not, tell us how much we need to actually get you there. Okay. After we read the super chat, so please confirm if your Cash App is empty or not.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Nino Nation, I appreciate you once again. Thank you very much, brother. Nino is going to be tomorrow on the Ladies First, the infamous Ladies First show. We have a banger for you. So 5 p.m. Make sure you support the brand. Insane one.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
With one membership. Cam, who is this one?
Tony Golden. Shout out to you. My
Fat nigga. Fat nigga. Fat nigga. Why you build like a bowling ball?
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Shout out to my boy Tony. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And finally, last but not least,
shout out to Brian Ross for the gifted membership. Appreciate you.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. And on the Cash App and PayPal side, we have Miss Roses. Smell the Roses says with $25. Great question tonight, sir. I appreciate y'all and friends. We are going to do a special show next Thursday. Okay. No, yes, next Thursday. Okay. So thank you very much, Smell the Roses. And of course, my boy Carl Anderson win the $25 PayPal saying thank you. Support. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies, $25, especially Leeosha and Lucky. I take care of the rest with Kemi. $25 on the Cash App or still not?
Yeah.
What about you, Lucky?
You said at least, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So at least the lunch is covered. No fogo do chão, Big Macs. It is. Okay. So, hey, still with
yeah.
Why are you still going to McDonald's? Oh, you in a different place. Maybe it's different.
I am.
McDonald's is
It's
different,
better.
huh?
McDonald's
Huh?
is better outside of
Okay.
America.
Yeah, I was about to say why you still going, but I thought, yeah.
No, McDonald's still trash in Portugal, but let's pretend it's good.
Watch this.
Let me justify my fatness, okay? So once again, thank you very much for taking care of the ladies. Kemi, do you have $25 on your Cash App?
I got $5.
$5. We need $20 on Kemi Cash App. And to get all the goals, I need $50 on mine. So $20 first on Kemi, because Kemi is doing a interesting job today. So congratulations, Kemi. And she's eating and drinking. And shout out to Kemi once again. Kemi going to do big things in this space. And we need $20 on her Cash App. So please drop Kemi Cash App if you can. And then $50 to get the goals on my side. But I will make sure we get him later, okay? My boy Boogie. And Boogie, you have to correct people, man. Either is Boogie or Bougie.
Bougie.
Is this Boogie or Bougie reacts?
Boogie
The way
is
It looks
Boogie
like-
Boogie
It
react.
looks
Okay.
like- yeah,
It
like
says
Boogie.
blessings to Leeosha and Fatty, man. The sexual. Wait, marry single mom so the generation tomorrow grows up well. Stay home dads. Oh, man, stay at home dads, marry single mom. What do you want to say? Okay, nobody else. Man, stay at home dads, marry single moms so the generation of tomorrow grows up well. Boo. Bug E. Okay, Buggy. Maybe it's Buggy. No, it can't be Buggy.
It's
Maybe.
Buggy.
Hey,
Bug is
just
usually closed.
send me audio, friend. Send me audio with how you say it. I don't want to miss, like, I don't want to do it wrong. Okay, so we're going to open the panel. Okay, friends, we're going to welcome 4 people. Don't be parking on the panel. Okay, we are coming back with the Saturday SmackDown. Me and Will from Choosing and Picking from Lepif. We're going to have a debate soon too on Warfare Wednesdays. I don't know when it's going to be, but it's going to be soon. And we're going to start to hosting debates and actually show a little bit more structure than the smoke shows. Okay, so I'm going to open the panel, and the bounties are open to $50 and up for the people that open the panel. $50 and up for the people that are coming to open panel. Cammy can be kicked. Lucky can be kicked. Leosha can be kicked. And Cammy, make sure you update me on the cash app goals. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's open the
Oh, the cash
panel.
app updated.
You didn't have to scream. How much?
I got $31 altogether.
Oh, look at you with the $31. It's going to be 3 Happy Meals for Cammy. Let's motherfucking go. By the way, you know you can thank them, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, shout out to Tariq with the $20. Appreciate you. And Player One being as petty as he is, appreciate the $1.
Oh wait, who? Hey, what? Now,
Player One.
Player One says you want to. Hey, time out.
Oh,
Hey, time out, Player One. If you see him on the chat, man, that's crazy. That man is.
And Jeremy, my Riz lawyer, he sent me $50.
Oh, look at you! Huh? Look at you, Cammy. Shout out to Cammy. Shout out to Cammy, and shout out to my boy Jeremy for making sure that Player One doesn't brutalize her with that $1 paper. That's crazy, Player One. That's crazy. So, friends, we're going to open the panel. Let's have fun. Bounties are open. $50 and up for the people that are pulling.
Let's get this party started.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Oh, shit.
Panel is now open.
The wait is over. The gates are open. All who seek the panel, enter now. It's time to duel.
Mr. Zip, how are you doing, sir? Who do you have smoke for? You have 10 minutes. Make it. We have 5 minutes. I might extend it 5 if you're doing good. Make it count. Which one do you have smoke for?
Lucky.
Oh shit!
Shocker.
Go ahead, sir. What is the problem that you have with Lucky? Let's refrain from personal comments. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, a woman that looks like her. It's shocking how your mind works.
Are you tired?
Kind of.
Yeah, just talk with a little bit more Just me. Like, what is the problem with her with the things that she said today on the show? Can you tell me?
With the things today, I just come on. I didn't get to hear all of it.
Let me ask you something. Are you on the United States?
No, I'm in the UK.
You are on the United Kingdom, so you are at 1 a.m. You are very close to where I live.
Midnight.
Yeah. Like, what do you think about? What do you think? Do you think that women being promiscuous? Do you think that makes them good wives or worse wives?
Terrible wives. Terrible wives.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, growing up, I thought women shouldn't be touched until they're like at least 20. But as you grow up, you realize these girls have been doing that since they were like 9. So you can never really.
Shut up, pussy. Stop crying. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Hey, man, can we doing that shit? The fuck?
Hey, that's how they be on Monkey. That's why I couldn't do that.
Hey, this is not the pop
the content on Monkey.
This is not the Pop the Balloon show. This is not the Pineapple show. The fuck y'all try to get a date? That's crazy.
You cock block.
Nah, hey, send him send him matter of fact, I will do what I was been saying to Melanin. You want a therapy session? Send him a $50, $100 cash app and book a consultation. Go ahead and complain about how beautiful they are and how much disappointment you are in them. For $50, I would listen to your concerns too. It's just 30 minutes, 20 minutes, we can have a conversation. I'm not going to bring you up, sir. I don't know what you're trying to do. Come back on the open panel. Ali is going to have an open panel tomorrow, smoke show. Give him smoke. Go there tomorrow and call Fatty a bitch. Say, man, your motherfucking friend is a bitch. Just go ahead and do that. Okay? I appreciate you. I'll see you later. And yes, I'm a bad bitch.
I'm a bad bitch.
So, if nobody is up to actually come up and challenge the ladies, we're going to close it out and send everybody to Princess Cammy. Princess Cammy, can you fire the stream, please?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay, so we're going to send everybody there. I want to make sure that everybody goes follow Lucky and Leeosha. Okay, they give us a show. We need more willing participants to come on and actually have a debate, and I'll be
Can I
open
have
to
a
debate.
suggestion?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Just for the women, just because I think when we do it like this, whoever the chat say wins has to battle the next person that they put up. If on the subject.
Oh no, sure. So and Lucky, this is the thing with you. Like Leosha, this debate didn't work as good as I thought it was because Leosha was very short and direct with her answers, and there's no problem with that. She has the right to do so, right? But usually when we go on the back and forth, the conversation always goes somewhere else, and we keep going and going and going until we find kind of a place where we park, right? Most people on this place are not debaters. I'm not expecting them to do debate performance. Okay. So once again, I appreciate y'all love. I appreciate y'all time. And
This was fun.
hey,
I
everybody, my the first time I did the debate, it was kind of like this, but then it actually got better. So before we go,
next time, real quick, Patty. Next time, get somebody that actually, because me and Lucky, we agree on a lot of things. That's why it was hard to pick. We agree on a lot of things. Get somebody who's going to like actually be somebody who's just on the other side of the fence. Like I feel like it's more.
Yeah, but what side of the fence are you?
That way.
No, but Leosha, you are a mixed bag. You
Majority of the night, I was agreeing with Lucky because it was just I agree with most of the
sure,
stuff.
But y'all disagreed essentially on the prompt. If
Yeah.
I had a disagreement with you, I have a disagreement with you, and I'm actually going to work out of what you said. When I say I disagree, I said what I said. Next, there's nothing to talk about. I'm confirming that the thing that I said before the show, I stand on it. Next, you see what I'm saying? Like I believe that fat people should not get married, and then I come on the show, fat people should not get married. Next. I'm saying it's just a confirmation of a prompt, but because you never debated, like I don't think you maliciously, or I didn't think you tried to either sabotage the show or something like that. And I'll make sure once again, picks if y'all want to debate, pick somebody that you clearly disagree on a point. We have a lot of panels during the week. Y'all listen to a lot of shit that you disagree. If somebody pulls up and he's talking about something you disagree, pin them down and let's make sure we can have a show about it and we go from there, okay? But once again, Leosha and Lucky, I appreciate y'all. If you can give me final thoughts before I send everybody to Cammy, I appreciate y'all. All the links are going to be in the description and they're going to be collaborating. So please go ahead and make sure that you follow them too.
I'll just go first. This was fun. Thank you. I did want to get to know your thoughts, so I appreciate the time here today. Yeah, I'll be back if you find anybody who wants to disagree on the subject. But y'all have a good night. Have fun at your party, Lily.
Thank you very much, Lucky. We appreciate you. And go ahead, Miss Leosha. Tell us.
Thank you. No, this was fun. This was cool. I was very distracted by the many things I have to do tonight. So no, it wasn't. I wasn't trying to sabotage your show. I had fun.
No.
It was very interesting, and yeah, I hope to do it again. And anything else you got coming up, you already know.
Yes, miss. I will find the tech team because the ladies usually do well on tech teams. So I'll make sure we have a tech team for that. Okay. Well, Leeosha, I appreciate you.
Thank you,
And
Fatty. I appreciate
I know
you.
you don't eat McDonald's, so go get your vegan burger or whatever you do with your.
I'm gonna go get a salad.
But I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you very much for being here. And I see you on the other side. Friends, first Saturday. We good. We need some things we have to kind of iron it out. But as you guys know, this show being a very popular show for the people that usually don't watch it, we're going to try to make it come back again and again and again. Tomorrow, ladies first, I will sue you. We're not going to talk directly about the Anton Daniel situation, but we're going to talk about when it's okay to ruin somebody's life. If they threaten your family, if they clown them, if a person cheats on their wife or their husband, if they are the stay-at-home person and they stop being provided from, when is okay to ruin somebody's life? Okay? When is okay to ruin somebody's life? I appreciate y'all. Why so serious? You should have come a little bit faster. If the people are watching this show offline, we are $50 away from the goal. Shout out to my boy Jet Life for the $100 donation the other day that make us complete the old goals. But if you watch these offline, because this was a very short show, just make sure you support the brand. We are $50 away, and I'll make sure we give a promotion to somebody that can save us and save the hamburger fund.
I would like to buy the burger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
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 The burger.
Hey, baby. If you're feeling a fatty, hit that like, smash subscribe, and bless the Cash App at $TeamFatty8.
I appreciate y'all. Let me read these ones and let me send you to Cammy. She's doing a show. So, Boogie Reacts. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. We have Mr. Eugene saying, I got 5 on it. Thank you very much, Dr. Steele. We have my boy L. Nixon saying, lucky I won. It was a great show. Glad y'all came out. Thank you very much, Nixon. And finally, the lovely Zarek says, do you think a woman with a high body count thinks she can keep a man better than a woman with low body count? Sorry for the late question. Absolutely. They think they can, but they won't, because there's no better coochie than you one.
This is Sparta!
Team Fatty and the Untouchables signing out. Peace.
I'm a big kid now.
Yeah. Saturday SmackDown. 2 sides. 1 clock. This ain't a fight. It's a test.
Leo's all living, tricky, still on still when the pressure gets sticky. Non-trouble talk when the room get risky. No tears, no crown, just true get tricky. Leeosha Lucky, said out loud, don't whisper, don't trick me. Clock keep ticking, believe, get picky. Stand on your word or the work is dickly. Leeosha step in Kill Bill mode. Yellow suit calm, but the blade stay cold. I don't bark loud, I cut precise. Discipline heavy, I don't roll dice. Code over chaos, frame over vibes. Tradition tested when the pressure rise. You want structure, live that truth. I don't chase love, I enforce proof. In and out, don't move my lane. I draw my line, say my name. Leeosha cut clean, no delay. Stand on it firm, don't sway. Still on still when the pressure gets sticky. Touchable talk when the room get risky. No tears, no crowns, just true get tricky. Lucky, said out loud, don't whisper, don't trick me. Clock keep ticking, believe, get picky. Stand on your word or the word get picky. Lucky pull up, Tomb Raider stride. Raid your tomb, I don't hide inside. Boots hit stone, I take control. Power built slow, now watch it explode. I from the frame, I lead the route. Authority earned, our feelings no doubt. Freedom loud, got a measurable price. Lucky don't fold, I calculate twice. Say my name clear when you speak on facts. I don't need hype, I apply impact. Lucky in the room, structure intact. Stand on my word, I stand. Hey me, cock still running, don't dodge your stand. Say it with your chest, no second chance. Risk all talk, but the risk ain't shown. Stand on your point, or stand alone. Leeosha, lucky tools clash, no one get lucky. Judge of empire when the truth get ugly. No one's here, pressure judge me. Leeosha, lucky clock run out, the leaf get bloody. Say it one time, say it correctly. This ain't a fight, it's a test. Saturday Smackdown, 5 p.m. EST.
Leeosha, lucky.
All the comments would be fatty McFat, fatty, fat. Oh, look how fat he is, right? Look at that fatty. You know, haha, big fun, stupid fatty. I bet he can't go up the stairs. And